Hi, this is Aaron with Zollotech, and today we're going to do our full review on the HTC Incredible. The design of this phone is really nice, really sleek, really thin, really nice design. Here we have, just to give you a quick overview of the layout, you've got your normal home menu, back and search button, and you've got this little touch-sensitive scroll, and it also depresses in. Here you've got your speaker, you got your little microphone down here on the bottom. On the side, you have a micro USB port. It does look a little bit different, but it will accept micro USB. You've got your volume rocker up and down. On this side, nothing. On the back, you have an 8-megapixel camera. There's your speakerphone and dual LED flash. And I guess it's race car inspired with this little different design. Really nice, real thin. Just for a quick comparison to give you an idea of thickness, I do have an iPhone here to show you, just to give you thickness. Most people have seen an iPhone. There they are next to each other. The Incredible is a little more sleek and thin almost, if you can see there. So about the same. I mean, it's really not much difference. The one thing that might make a little bit of difference is that camera that sticks out. Kind of a bad design choice. It sticks up a little bit, and the only reason that's a problem is because you don't want to scratch the lens because it is so nice. So specs of this: 800 by 480 OLED screen, super nice, vibrant, bright, a little bit difficult to see in the sunlight because it is OLED, but it saves on power. It has really nice, crisp, clean screen. The processor is a 1 gigahertz Snapdragon, comes with 8 gigabytes of internal storage. It also has an expandable slot, I believe up to another 32 gigs. It's under the cover in the back. Oh, there we go. Has an 8-megapixel dual LED flash camera. It also does video. Does not do HD video, unfortunately. And that's pretty much it as far as specs. Has a standard battery that's removable under this cover, and has speakerphone and everything else you would come to expect, and has a proximity sensor up in the top there. So as far as the interface the interface along with Sense, which is from HTC, they've put their HTC Sense interface over the top of Android. Android's kind of pretty standard nowadays, and most people know what it's all about. It does have 2.1 Eclair on it, really nice, quick, and what that means is you can search anything, hit search. You can do that with your voice. So we'll do that, and it'll bring up the search, Engadget. And it will look, and it will probably find Engadget. It has a tough time with Zollotech, so I figured I'd use that and see what it comes up with. It has a good works well in noisy environments, distinguishing the differences. And it is taking a little bit. It has a connection problem. I don't have the best signal up here, but it works pretty well. The interface, you've got 7 screens with Sense. You can kind of put music, your favorites, whatever widgets you want. And here's a quick brightness adjust. Just a couple little things there. In the top, we've got our drawer that drops down. Not a whole lot going on. It's just Sense that makes it a little bit nicer. You can see some apps from my daughter. The interface is really fast thanks to that gigahertz processor. Battery life is pretty good. And I didn't want to go too much into that, but I guess we'll do that now. The battery life, I get a full day. I get the same life I do with an iPhone. Even while it's pulling some of this Facebook, Twitter information, I get a full day's use, and then I have to plug it in at the end of the day. Not a terrible thing, but could use a little bit longer, but we can remove the battery and swap it if we need to, and if you need extra life. And it's a standard micro USB, so that makes it nice. The camera of the HTC Incredible is what really makes this incredible. 8 megapixels, and I went into that at a different time, but it's got so many different options. We hit this, it will take the picture. It's really fast. You can send it and do all sorts of things. We can just scroll down. We can take a picture again. You zoom to you touch, and you can hear the lens there. And it works really, really well. It's the nicest part of the whole Incredible, along with Android. But as far as what makes this better than other Android phones, the gigahertz processor, that sort of thing. As far as overall use, I really enjoyed this compared to other Android phones. The HTC Sense adds that extra level of features and niceties that you just don't get with your standard cut and dry Android. Makes it a little bit nicer looking, and this is the new Nexus 1 on Verizon, since it's not coming to Verizon. There's so many applications for Android now. I think they're at 30 to 60,000, somewhere in there, and applications are very fast. Here's Engadget's application. It's loading, and there you go. It's pretty quick. Everything's fluid, and the other thing with this is you've got full flash support and pinch and zoom. I don't know what this is. It's probably my kids playing around with it, just checking out. But full web browser. We could go to Flash, and it will work. It just takes a while to load. So I don't know if I really want to show you all of that. But when Flash comes up, it actually will load Flash, and it's pretty decent. Overall, though, I think the HTC Incredible really lives up to its name, and now it's something for the iPhone to actually beat. With the really fast processor, the OLED screen, the incredible camera, I mean, everything, the whole package is just really nice. The couple areas where it's lacking, you can see it's loading Flash. The couple areas it's lacking is the microphone really stinks. I've done some videos on that. They really skimped on the quality of the microphone. That means for recording video and your talks, and reception's decent, but the overall talk, just, you can see Flash here. There we go. The overall talk on this, it's okay, but I find people are cutting in and out a lot, and I guess there's an update, or going to be an update for this very shortly for some of those issues. Overall, though, here's Sense. You can blow out these windows just by hitting home. You can see it's fast. There's moving backgrounds. I could go on and on and on. I think you get the idea. Overall, though, really nice phone. There's landscape, portrait, you know. It's just very quick, responsive, and it's really the first Android phone that I've used. I haven't used the Nexus 1. The first Android phone I've used that could replace my iPhone if I wanted it to, and makes my iPhone feel slow at times. This is really a great phone. The only problem is the name. What are you going to call the next one? But overall, if you're looking for an Android phone, you're on Verizon, or you're not on any carrier, and you want Android, get this phone. This is the best out right now. This is Aaron with Zollotech. We'll see you next time.